It is indeed time for some real education. Paradise Lost, this is our second to last story on Paradise Lost. This one's of John Milton's great Christian epic, his great Protestant epic, the fall of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, tempted by Satan, who has been booted from heaven after waging war against God and the good angels. Just so much stuff. One of the great hallmark texts of Western culture, text that all your kids would have read by the time they graduated high school 30, 40 years ago. And now they can major in English. They can major in Renaissance English at the local college. They probably still won't read John Milton. Too white, too male, too Christian. Cisgendered Christian nationalism, I suppose they would call it. But here at the Dr. Duke Show, we're going to share with you another example of this wonderful poem, and hope you'll pick up the book and read it. This one is from Book 6 of Paradise Lost. This is a great moment that when the war for heaven is finally fought. You've got Satan at the head of the rebel angels. You've got Michael the archangel at the head of the loyal angels. Satan managed to seduce about 1/3 of the angels to fight against God, and the 2/3 who stayed loyal. And there's this great scene at the beginning of the war where Satan, larger than all the other angels, more powerful than all the other angels from when he was Lucifer, right, the greatest of the angels. He steps forward outside of his army and challenges the good angels. Send me a champion. He's very David and Goliath, right? Satan says, send me your strongest warrior. I will fight him angel to angel. And the interesting thing is, it's not one of the great seraphs who steps forward. It's the smallest of all the angels, Abdiel. One of the most insignificant, one of the smallest, one of the least powerful of all the angels. Abdiel steps out to do battle with Satan. Of course, this, in God's mind, is the point. It doesn't require great strength or physical power or warlike prowess for good to be able to challenge and defeat evil. So the weakest of the angels physically stands toe-to-toe with this powerful monolith, this powerful Goliath-like Satan. And when the two battles come together and Abdiel draws his sword to strike first, he actually surprises Satan and cuts him. Satan is so staggered by the blow that he stumbles backwards and falls down to one knee. In other words, little Abdiel makes great Satan kneel before the throne of God, not by choice, but by the power of good. Here's how Milton described it in his beautiful poetry. To whom in brief, thus Abdiel stern replied. And what did Abdiel say to Satan before he attacked him? Apostate, still thou err, nor end wilt find of erring. From the path of truth remote, reign thou in hell thy kingdom. Let me serve in heaven God ever blessed, and his divine behests obey, worthiest to be obeyed. Yet chains in hell, Satan, not realms expect. Meanwhile, from me returned, as erst thou saidst, from flight, this greeting on thy imperious crest receive. So saying, a noble stroke Abdiel lifted high, which hung not, but so swift with tempest, fell on the proud crest of Satan, that no sight, no motion of swift thought, less could his shield such ruin intercept. 10 paces back, huge, he recoiled. The 10th on bended knee, his massive spear upstayed, as if on earth, winds underground, or waters forcing way sidelong, had pushed a mountain from his seat, half sunk with all its pines. The great monster on one knee, genuflecting by force before the throne of God, all because of the loyalty and the faith of the weakest of all the angels.